Enlighten me then.
Why would anybody actually?
The people who saw it here in Toronto in the sneak peek yesterday seem to enjoy it. 50 Shades of Grey has a lot of people loving the movie, but a lot of people calling for a boycott because of its impressions of women and views on women and violence against women. And that's what we're going to discuss right now with a man who actually went to see the movie yesterday with Mel. 50 Shades of Grey. First of all, your impression?
Okay, so it was really difficult for me to put an opinion together. You almost had to put aside the entertainment value and all of the politics that come with it. Of course, on social media, I noticed a lot of conversation about hashtag 50 Shades of Abuse, and I was kind of curious as to what people were thinking. But my personal views, I saw the movie. I read all 3 books also on a flight to San Francisco a few years ago, and I found the book somewhat captivating. You could speed through a lot of the sexual parts of the book, but the soundtrack was great. The acting was okay, and there was more of a plot than I expected. I expected them to play up, rather they made a lot of the sexual parts more funny, which is why you heard a lot of the giggling.
But there's a lot of people, because of the violence against women issue, that are calling for a full boycott of the movie.
Yeah, and I pulled some of the tweets. The hashtag trending online is hashtag 50 Shades of Abuse, and this is a comment here that I found. You know, what part of this is okay? The books are sick, the movie is sick, and hashtag 50 Shades is abuse. That's one tweet here. Another one, explain to me how this is not sexual abuse and rape, hashtag stand up to rape culture. And that is where a lot of the conversation is stemming from today.
Do you get the impression that from the movie I have not read the books. Was this imposed on the female character in this movie? Was she an unwilling participant?
No. In the movie and in the books, all of it was consensual. There were contracts drawn up. It was very clear. When she said no, there was a very clear part in the movie where she said no. And the male character stepped away and didn't touch her. So it was consensual, and it's part of another culture that a lot of people realistically are in.
I think what a lot of people worry about, and maybe rightly so, is that if we glorify this, some people may not listen to the word no once push comes to shove. And you know, it's a very sensitive topic. If nothing else, it's one of those topics that gets us talking about this. And so women out there realize you should always have a choice, and there should always be help available.
Yeah, it's really a fine line, and it's a balance. And as you said, it does start that conversation. And you know what I can do later on, too, is I can put together online resources, too, just to turn this into a positive conversation.
Yeah, I think it's very, very important that we look at this with the right eyes.
Yeah. And that's what art is about as well. We're starting conversations. So.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much. And let's go upstairs. Here's Russ Holden.